How do you expect your life to change if nothing changes? Newton's law. Every action has an opposite and equal reaction. So what does this mean? How does this relate to why you're in the position that you're in, right? Because the truth is, you are exactly where you deserve to be. Okay, and whether that's good or bad is completely up to you. Okay, if that hurts your feelings, it's because you need to hear it. Because imagine this, if I walk up to a guy that's jacked, a guy that's successful, a guy that has it all, he has it made, and I tell him, hey man, you are exactly where you deserve to be. Do you think he's going to come at me negatively? Do you think he's going to be like, oh, dude, fuck you? No. He's going to tell me, fuck yeah, I am. I deserve to be where I am, right? I worked for this. Right, so when I tell you you are where you deserve to be, and let's say you're fat or you're out of shape or you're dead broke or you're depressed, that shouldn't hurt your feelings. This should be a reality check. It should be a wake-up call. The habits that you have been doing have led you to be exactly where you are. Okay, so this is something that I had to realize, and I'm going to tie in my story here. Most of you, well, if you're new here, you probably don't know, but 3 months ago, I was dead broke driving for Uber Eats. Not doing shit with my life, basically rock bottom. Okay, I was depressed and it just was the worst time period of my life. Okay, and I remember I just kept asking God, like, why is this happening to me? I had to sell my PS5. I had to sell material possessions that I didn't want to sell. Right, I was driving for Uber Eats, hating my life because I was picking up food and delivering it to people who weren't even grateful, who would tip me, and they would literally take the tip back after I left. It was the most subhuman that I have ever felt. And I told myself, I vowed, I said, I'm going to get out of this, I'm going to make 6 figures one day, and I am never going to be in a shit position like this again. And so, like I was saying, I kept asking God, why am I in this situation right now? Why are you doing this to me? It was just from a purely selfish point. Why, right? What I didn't realize was that God was doing this for a reason, for a purpose, right? And if you don't believe in God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, okay, there is some sort of higher power. I believe it's God. And so he was doing this for a reason, okay? He took away my PS5. I had to sell it. But you know why? It's because I was playing video games 6 hours a night, not doing anything with my life. I was going to sleep 3, 4, sometimes even 5 a.m., waking up at 2 p.m., right? That shit was terrible for not just my physical, but my mental health. Of course I was going to be depressed. Of course I was going to be broke because I was wasting my life away doing shit like that, right? So why did he make me dead broke? So I could learn the value of working hard. And then he made me sell my PS5 because he was like, you don't need this anymore. It's holding you back. So yes, you may be in a shit situation right now. Everything could be going completely wrong. And you're wondering, why the fuck is this happening to me? I do not see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's how I felt, but I promise, if you just stick it through, if you give it some time, you will see exactly why it's happening. These hard times shape us. They help us become the person we're meant to become. More disciplined, more resilient. Okay, you're evolving into someone else. And so, of course, you have to go through something painful to change. Otherwise, you're going to stay complacent and in your ways. Right? If that experience had never happened to me, if I didn't have to Uber Eats, if I didn't have to sell my PS5, I would be in that same fucking boat, depressed and dead broke. But now I have a 6-figure coaching business because that happened. And I'm eternally grateful for God letting that happen for me. Okay, so instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Try to look at what you have been doing. Okay, what are your habits looking like? Are you waking up late? Are you skipping the gym? Are you eating like shit? Are you not being your best version possible? Right? Start asking yourself those questions. Are you not doing enough self-improvement? Are you not reading instead of watching TV? Are you not working out instead of skipping the gym? Are you not eating healthy instead of eating junk shit food? Okay? Because once you realize that your habits will directly correlate to your life outcome, that is when your life changes. Because you are going to change your habits, just like I did. I started waking up earlier. I started hitting the gym every day. I started self-improving, watching, mentors, video tutorials, reading more, and that's how my life fucking changed. So the same way a rich, successful, jacked person is exactly where they deserve to be. If you're fat, if you're broke, if you're depressed, you are exactly where you deserve to be. And if that hurts your feelings, good, because you need to hear it if you ever want your life to change. So with that in mind, guys, just understand that you have full control over your life. Okay? Doesn't matter, if your parents were broke. My parents were immigrants from Colombia, right? And I could have used that as an excuse to be like, well, they never taught me money habits. That's why I'm broke. My dad was overweight his whole life, and I could have been like, well, my parents never taught me how to eat healthy. That's why I'm unhealthy, right? But I didn't let my circumstances define me. And I said, you know what? Even though I went through those things and I never had a mentor or someone that could tell me how to make money or how to be healthy, I'm going to figure it out. Do not let your circumstances define who you become, okay? Because in this life, there are complainers and there are winners, okay? But I promise to God, you cannot complain and win, okay? You may have a hard situation right now, but don't complain about it, okay? Because it's just what was given to you, okay? It may make your life harder. Nobody's saying, you don't have a hard situation, but the only way that you can get out of that is if you take it and say, you know what, I'm not going to let this define who I become. And you just work hard every single day towards your goals. I really hope this helped someone out. I really hope these words could inspire you guys. I genuinely, if you're listening to this and you know who you are, I genuinely want what's best for you. I think you can truly achieve whatever it is you're chasing. I'm talking directly to you. You can have everything you want in this world. No matter how far-fetched it may seem, whether it's you want to have $1 million business one day, whether you want to be an actor or singer, whether you want to be a bodybuilder, whatever it is, I genuinely believe that you can have it. Just believe in yourself and work towards it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't have it, bro. You can. Self-belief is everything, and put the work behind it. I believe in you. I love you guys. And if you want to see more content like this, definitely make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.